Hey guys, welcome back to my video. I'm Jamie B. Thanks for stopping by. If you're new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button at the bottom of this video and the bell next to it so you're notified when I upload. I do upload 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. And today we are going to be doing a New Year's Eve look. I was inspired by this look. Somebody had posted it to my Facebook, and I'm going to place it over here so the person that did the actual look gets credit for it. I kind of used it as an idea and kind of went with it. I had to change a few things because we do have different eye shapes, but for the most part I did use her look to create this beautiful New Year's Eve look. And if you are interested in how I got this, then just keep watching. So I went ahead and I zoomed you in so we can get started with this look. So we're gonna do the black first, and I have like so many options because I really couldn't find like a black that I really liked, but I went with the Urban Decay Gwen Stefani palette. This is actually a palette my mom got me for Christmas a couple years ago. I'm gonna actually use the mirror on the palette. Alright, so I'm taking a M513 brush and I'm just going to, right in this crease, pack some color in there. I'm not going to blend it out, I'm just packing it in there. So the reason that I pack the color in there and I don't just automatically start blending is because I want to make sure that it is placed properly. And with black, you've got to be extremely careful because if you just go right in, it's dark, it's too late, it's done. Like it's better to work with less and then add more than it is to just throw it on there and now you've got it too dark. So now I'm gonna take my Morphe 5114, and it does have a little bit of dark on it, but I'm just gonna smoke that out. Okay, so now that I have that black placed, I'm gonna go ahead in with a clean brush and kind of soften those edges a little bit. The whole look is kind of going to be bold, so if you have a little bit of a harsher line, it's okay, but you kind of want to soften it just a little bit. Alright, so I do have the black on there. It's not as dark, but we're going to go back in and actually put more on after we place the blue. So before we place the blue down, I am going to use the Morphe Translucent Eyeshadow Primer to go ahead in there and line where that blue and the silver will be placed. And this is actually one of my favorite brushes to use for concealer and for eyeshadow primer. It's the Foil Infuse by Bare Essentials, which I think is like Bare Minerals. But I don't think you can get any more. I've had it for a long time. So I didn't bring the eyeshadow primer over to the black because you don't really want to cover that up. You want to keep it really dark because it is a smoky look. So the blue that I'm actually going to use is going to be the Kim K and Mario palette. They have the colors on the back, but sometimes they're like flipped, so it's hard to know, I guess, which one it is, but I believe that this one is Albanian. And I'm going to go ahead in with this blue one. It is more of a shimmer than on the photo that I showed you in the beginning, but I couldn't really find a matte blue that I really thought was going to pop the way I wanted it to. So this is the one I decided to use. And just make sure when you go in with that blue, you're not going all the way over because we're going to have that silver there that fades into the blue. Okay, so now that I have the blue placed down, I'm going to go back in with that black just to smoke out again over the corner and then kind of blend it into the blue so you don't have those harsh lines. This time I'm taking the M506 to really get a defined crease color. Okay, so now that I've done that, I am going to go in with a little bit more of that blue, but this time I'm going to spritz my brush with some Morphe setting spray and just really get that blue to pop. Now you'll see over here, it is kind of crazy on the outsides, but we're going to clean that up before we do our foundation. So I have searched my collection high and low, and I have a lot of eyeshadow palettes, and I could not find a silver to do what I wanted it to do, but I have previously done a video of Walmart's holiday collections, and this silver, I actually kept, this is like one of the only things I kept from all of that makeup. This silver is absolutely stunning, so I'm going to use that and place it on that inner corner to the lid. So I will be bringing it down just a little bit more once I put my foundation on, but my concealer will just cover it up, so I don't want to do that quite yet. Okay, so now that I've placed the silver where I want it, I'm going to take this brush with a little bit of the blue left on it, and I'm going to go ahead and just kind of blend it so it doesn't look like it's too sharp of a line. Okay, and then the next step is to take a blending brush, and I'm literally going to use a blending brush that has nothing on it and just go into that crease and smooth out all of that, so it's just a smoother transition into each color. So I'm going to go ahead under my brow bone, and I'm also using the KKW palette, and I believe this is the color 2008 or Loyalty. One of the two, not sure. This is why I recommend that companies put the names of their eyeshadows on the front. This is just too confusing. I've got no idea, and I'm telling my followers that, oh, I'm using 2008. Maybe Loyalty. Not really sure, but it's this one right here that I'm using. Is this pretty silvery white one. Alright, so I went ahead and I cleaned up the edges here. I just made them pointed so that they're not all smoked out and circular all over the place. And now I'm going to go ahead and put the rest of my makeup on, and I'll be back to finish this look. Alright, so I went ahead and I finished up the face. I added the lashes, and for my lip I'm using the MAC Master Star Satin Lipstick. I did more of a calmed, neuter color because the eye look is so fierce. You always have the option to go in with a darker color if you want, but I just chose to do a lighter one so my eyes could really be the center of attention than my lips. So I'm going to go in just to finish up this look, go to the under eye with that same blue, and I'm going to just lightly smoke it out all the way over, like so. You could use the black, but I just prefer the blue because I think it's just a prettier pop under that eye than what that black is going to give. So I'm going to go in with that silver just one more time and make sure I add it to the bottom as well. So that way it's completely connected, like so. And it really pops and stands out. I am going to go ahead in with a black liner and line my waterline. I don't usually do this, but because it's such a beautiful, like, dark, smoky color or look, I want to go ahead and do that to add to that dimension. Alright, so I went ahead and I added some mascara to my bottom lashes as well. So that is it for the New Year's Eve party look. I hope you guys liked it. I hope to see you guys try beautiful looks. If you like this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Let me know below what you're doing for New Year's Eve and if you're going to be wearing a super stunning look or more natural and glowy look. As always, guys, I'll see you next time. Bye!